Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Autocar India Quick News, your weekly updates on all the big launches, all the hot scoops and all the news in the world of automobiles. But before we begin, do remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest videos. Let's begin with the launches this week, and first up, it's a new variant in the Ford EcoSport lineup. It's called the Ecosport SE. The Ford EcoSport SE is essentially the standard EcoSport without the tailgate-mounted spare wheel, similar to what the American market gets. The lack of a spare wheel has also given the SE a different tailgate design, with the number plate position moving from the bumper to the actual tailgate itself. The SE is essentially based on the titanium variant, which is the one below the top spec S, and is priced at 10,59,000 rupees for the petrol and 10,99,000 rupees for the diesel version. BMW has launched the new M340i xDrive in India, and that's the new range-topping 3 Series aimed squarely at the enthusiast driver. The M340i xDrive is priced at 62,90,000 rupees ex-showroom and gets a 3-litre inline 6-cylinder turbo petrol engine that makes 387 horsepower. That gives it an official 0 to 100 time of 4.4 seconds, although when we tested it, the 340i was slightly quicker. Incidentally, the M340i is a CKD and is assembled in India. For more information on the spec of the 340i and what features it gets as standard, visit our website autocarindia.com. Lamborghini India has launched the Urus Pearl Capsule Edition. Let's take a closer look at what this super SUV gets. The Pearl Capsule Edition of the Urus are basically pre-configured versions of the Urus available in one of 3 bright paint shades. This is mainly because most Urus buyers in India have spec'd the car in a bright and bold paint shade according to Lamborghini India. The Pearl Capsule Urus will also get a blacked out roof and gloss black trim pieces and cladding. Other standard features include the 23-inch wheels with a color-coded pinstripe and silver-finished exhaust tips. Mercedes-Benz, in a bit of a surprise, has announced that it will launch the new facelifted E-Class in India very soon. The facelift Mercedes-Benz E-Class will be launched in India on March 16 and will continue to be offered only in the long wheelbase form like the current model. This is one of the most significant midlife changes that an E-Class has ever had, and it includes a new front end with a new grille and new headlamps and new front bumper. At the rear, the updated E-Class gets slim tail lamps as compared to the ones on the new S-Class or the newly showcased C-Class. Expect the same powertrain options, a petrol E200 and the diesel E220D and E350D to make it to the facelift model. Volvo India showcased the new XC40 Recharge in India, which is an all-electric SUV, but that's not all. There were quite a few more announcements in store too. The Volvo XC40 Recharge has been showcased in India before its launch in the coming months. The Swedish brand has revealed that the bookings for the all-electric SUV will commence in June 2021, while deliveries will begin in a phased manner from October. The XC40 gets a dual-motor setup, giving it all-wheel drive and 408 horsepower, enough to accelerate to 100 km per hour in just 4.9 seconds. It has a WLTP range of 417 km. The launch of the all-electric XC40 will mark the start of Volvo India's ambitious plans to have 80% of its Indian sales come from all-electric vehicles by 2025. Volvo also announced that it will launch the petrol-powered versions of the S90 and the XC60 SUV in a bid to phase out diesel engines in India. Another interesting launch on the cards, albeit only in the next year, will be the new C40 Recharge all-electric coupe SUV. All new cars must come fitted with a driver and passenger airbag from April 1st, 2021. Following a draft rule last year, the MORTH has now issued a Gazette notification for the same. While most cars already come with the passenger airbag as standard, some automakers that do not offer them will see price hikes on their entry-level models. Granting temporary relief to Tata Motors, the Delhi High Court has issued a stay order against the delisting of the Nexon EV from the Delhi government's list of vehicles eligible for its EV subsidies. According to a statement by Tata Motors, the High Court has also granted time to the Delhi government to file a counter-affidavit. Earlier this month, the Delhi government had delisted the Nexon EV from its subsidy scheme for electric vehicles, citing consumer complaints about its subpar range. Thus, the stay order will come as a relief to Tata Motors as the range controversy erupted over consumer complaints and not from a certified agency. Ola has officially revealed the first ever pics of its electric upcoming scooter. Let's dive a little bit deeper and see what it looks like. Based on the Itergo app scooter, the new Ola electric scooter sports retro styling but with quirky design touches like a twin-pod LED headlamp and single telescopic front suspension. The scooter will also have a removable lithium-ion battery pack, which will certainly appeal to a wider audience, along with what is rumored to be the best-in-class performance and range. And that's all the time we have for you this week. As always, do remember to leave your opinions in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week.